Good morning everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. And this morning I'll be doing another head shave, and I'm going to do a shave with the Arko soap stick. I had a bit of a question on this one in one of my videos that I did at the weekend with the Derby soap. So I'm just going to sort of try and compare the both of them. Scent wise they're very similar. It's certainly not as strong a scent from the Arko, but very similar scent. And I just want to see how it goes. So today's going to be my head shave rather than the face today, and Mueller R41. So I'm going to use it again with the same blade. So this will be my third head shave with the same blade. It's more of a experiment now than anything else. I don't think it'll do too well today. So I've already lathered up. Makes an alright lather. It's not as good as in my opinion, as the Derby, but we'll see how good it is in terms of slickness and stuff like that. I'm using a new brush today, the Edwin Jagger Synthetic, which feels lovely, but I don't actually think it does very well with the lather. It's actually, I don't know if it's the soap. I really don't know. I can't put my finger on it. It just doesn't seem to do a great job, this brush. I much prefer the feeling of the So I'm just going to load a little bit up at the end of the brush here, because I'm just not happy with this. It's a very, very poor lather. Oh, straight away that's better. Obviously not enough soap in the lather. Like I say, I'm still learning when things are good and when they're not good, and when to fix them, what to do to them, whether they're unfixable. But I'm slowly learning that I do tend to prefer a sort of drier, thicker lather. For those of you that watch Paul H on YouTube, similar to the sort of lather he uses, but I'm still sort of experimenting. So okay, so here we go. Mueller R41, third use of a Derby blade. Let's see how we go. It still feels pretty good. I mean, let's be honest about it, it's not as good as the first shave that I did. But then again, how is it going to be? Now, in terms of slickness, in my opinion, I'm getting the same problems that I had with the Derby. And once I've finished this pass, I'll just splash a bit of water on my head just to see what sort of residue has been left over, and whether it would actually be shaveable without it, which right now, I'm pretty confident I wouldn't want to shave without having cream on my head, without having the lather on my head. So I hope everybody's been having a good week. Wednesday, middle of the week, just about to get over the hump. I'm actually cleaning my golf club this morning. Well, not my golf club, but the golf club that I'm a member of. Just cleaning the windows there this morning. And then myself and my business partner are probably going to go and hit a couple of balls. Sorry about that, guys, just had to sort the young fella out. So yeah, so I'm going to go and hit a couple of golf balls. The only problem being is it's quite cold this morning. As much as I'm pretty much bald as it is, it's even colder when you've had a shave. So as you can see, it's not a bad first pass. I'm going to do something a little bit crazy now. I'm going to take this blade out because it's really just not performing anymore, and I don't want to be messing around for ages. Okay, so I've took the Derby blade out and I'm going to pair the Mueller R41, which is apparently very aggressive, with one of the sharpest, if not the sharpest blade out there, the feather. So this will be interesting. Let's see what happens. So there we go. Is that the right way up? Can't see. Oh no, there we go. So I've got a brand new feather, just pop it on there. So this will be a whole new experience. I might actually get to feel what the razor is supposed to feel like with a sharper blade in it. I mean, I hear a lot of people say, oh look, buy an aggressive razor and put a less sharp blade in it, or buy a mild razor and put a sharp blade in it. Personally, I don't see the point in that. If you're going to buy a razor, buy the blade that you want. If you want an aggressive razor but you like feather blade, choose a feather blade in it. It sort of defeats the purpose in my eyes of even making aggressive razors. If you're going to put a mild blade in it, what's the point? It's aggressive for a reason, so that's my sort of take on it anyway. So this, I don't think you'll get, well, there's obviously much more aggressive razors out there, but in terms of just a standard DE, which doesn't cost a lot, well built aggressive razor with a feather in it, you don't get much more aggressive than that from what I've watched online. So I'm just going to for those of you that have watched before, you'll know that I generally only do 2 passes on my head and build a little clean up at the end. It might take a bit longer with this because the soap's pretty average in my opinion. If it's that average I can't even be bothered to do it right, that's how bad it is. It's not a patch on the derby for actual lathering. So against the grain now. Definitely a very sharp blade though, I've got to say. Back again guys, sorry, I just had to jump out to the young fellow crying for his mum. She's went to work this morning and hasn't said goodbye to him because he's exhausted from his swimming lessons this week. So. Well, guys, I can tell you already there's one thing I've learned from using Arko soap. And that is that I won't be using it again. It's, for lack of a word, garbage. Now, I'm so disappointed in it. I'm not even going to finish my shave with it. So what I'm going to do, I've just popped a blob of Derby shaving cream in there. Now, what I might do with that Arko is I might actually just do a bit of a lather test with it and just give it a couple of goes with more or less water and just see what sort of results I come up with. But so far, it's a really average soap, in my opinion. It could be the brush, but I doubt it. It certainly could be my actual lathering, not so much technique, but the amount of water that I use and the way that I do things. Yeah, so see how we go. So the kids went back to school this week, so that was good. So, as much as it means that I've got to do a little bit more work, a little bit more peace and quiet at home whenever I'm not at work. So guys, look, I know already that lather there, that's the Omega. I've only been doing it for about, what, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. much thicker, much creamier, much latherier, and it still smells nice. And as you can see, it does the trick. Oh yeah, God, that's much better. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. I can definitely see the difference straight away. I can feel the difference. I know there's going to be a slickness there. I know there's going to be protection. Arko, you're just not good enough, mate. So, I'm really looking forward. I've got a few soaps coming in, artisan soaps. I've got an odd one that I bought on eBay, which I'm looking forward to getting in. It's my favourite scent, but I'll show you that when it gets here. Yeah, straight away, you can feel the protection, feel the slickness, feels great. I mean, at this stage, it's definitely my #1 soap, or cream should I say, with Omega just now. Performed really well on a face shave and a head shave. Oh yeah, what a difference. I think I just nicked my scar. I actually got a little scar on my head just back here, which I got from doing a backflip off a bed when I was a kid, strangely enough. I'd say it was a funny story, but it wasn't. I remember it being quite painful. Just stick myself just on there. So obviously the aggressive razor, sharp blade, does make a difference. I do feel like I have to be a little bit more careful with it. Just definitely whips the whiskers off easier. I'm just gonna there's not much left on it. Yeah, oh yes, much better. Much better. And the thing is, guys, I spent quite a long time with that Arko soap trying to whip it up, trying to get it creamy, trying to get it thick, and nothing was working. This is going to be more of a, this is going to be a touch-up pass. Sorry if I haven't been very talkative the past couple of shaves, guys. I feel like I'm still recovering from this kids' school holidays, which exhausting, as all you dads out there will know. There we go, guys. I have to concentrate a bit there because the blade is really sharp. Hot water. Alright, sorry that took so long today, guys. I was sort of struggling through it and helping the kids out, so I'm going to finish off with Sophia Horacio. I think that's how you pronounce it, got no idea. Really nice stuff, got a lovely scent. I've got a couple of little nicks and cuts here and there. In fact, just give me a second. I'm just going to hit this cut up here with my alum stick. Whoa. That's it. And then all I do is just give it a quick dry, put the lid back on, put it back. Okay, so that's pretty much stopped that bleeding so far. The joys of kids. Alright. Just a small squirt in the hand. Put it all over it. Get stuck in. Now, no irritation at all, which is good because I used to get irritation with this, so there's obviously not too much irritation on my head. I've got a couple of nicks, nothing that I'm too worried about. If I'm completely honest, I was expecting a few with a feather blade in there. So there we have it, guys. And that one that I've got here that's actually bleeding a bit, it's actually a scar, so it tends to bleed for a little while. So yeah, beautiful. Really happy with that. Great, feeling smooth again. I'm going to head out looking rough on the face, but I'll get that sorted tomorrow. So guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and catch you guys next time.